There's a bit of squeeze, should get there. Oh! Well, it's not comfortable, but I think that's possibly because it hasn't been made for me. Or it probably wouldn't be comfortable to walk, actually. But you would feel safe. Stand a chance.
In one 15th century battle alone, it's said some 10,000 horses were killed.
Clear the back of the saddle, well done, down gently.
Not even the armour could save them.
Let's put that right arm on the hip. Excellent. Right. And towards me. Use your voice.
Remember,
oh,
health to neck drain and because of the...
Yeah, I'm going to use two hands if you don't mind.
That's good.
I haven't got a sword. Yep. Walk on.
And trot on. Head up, shoulders back, smile. Okay.
Peering through the tiny slits in his visor, a knight could see little more than his horse.
Oh, that wasn't very nice. It's so hard to see anything and very uncomfortable. I sort of couldn't feel the horse. Thank God he's so good. I'm going to try and get off now. Good boy. Good boy.
Good. Good.
They're so trusting. It's mean that we made them carry us into battle.
There we go. Well done, Magic. God. Well done, boy. Good boy.
How did we manage to persuade such a shy, fearful animal to ride into the bombs and the bullets? Today, this is probably the nearest any of us could ever get to a cavalry charge.
Bloody hell. You don't mess about, do you? That would do it, wouldn't it? That would do it. He would just kept coming at me. He is brave. I wonder, would he mow me down?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to train them to push into the crowd.
And they'll push in with their nose, will they?
They will, because the body they will push into.
Wow.
Whole ride, walk, march!
But you can't just throw a horse into a bus stop and hope that it copes because it's big. At the training school for the Greater Manchester Police Mounted Unit, Mima Manning builds up each horse's tolerance bit by bit.
OK, so there we've got a reaction from Pip, so it's push him straight back in line, so positive riding from Lauren. Pat him on the neck, Lauren.
Can I just ask what the form is when a horse spooks like that? Is to kick him on, is it? To sort of make him feel ridden?
So, yeah, it's important that the rider is the calm, assertive leader of the partnership. So you will have horses, even no matter you can do all the training in the world, there'll be certain situations where they still feel insecure and worried, and that's the rider then has to apply the leg, ride positively forward to both reins and give confidence and saying, yeah, this is where we're going. Now he's a bit more relaxed.
A bit more chilled, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like the rest of the 300 police horses in Britain, these recruits need to be acclimatised to any situation. Roadworks, strange noisy surfaces, and tuneless marching bands. Any horse can and will spook at something as silly as a crisp packet. But once they've learnt to trust their riders, they don't even flinch walking blind through a smoke screen.
They don't take horses into war anymore, thank God. But look, this is as close as you get to the cavalry. I felt like I was an infantryman with these horses bearing down on me. People have been asking horses to do things like that for hundreds of years. And it's still going on. Here they come again.
A few hours later, down at Old Trafford, All the training is put to the test as the Manchester United fans gather.
Yeah, beautiful.
I thought that football fans might find the horses irritating or intimidating. Apparently not.
Do you like to see the horses here?
I love them.
Do you buy the carrots especially to give the horses?
Yeah, the day before the match.
Nice fresh carrots.
Oh, fresh British carrots.
Yeah.
I brought tangerines once, but that's too messy.
Bananas, they like bananas.
Oh, yes, yes.
You must have the best vantage point to see any trouble, anything going off, whereas if a policeman on foot could miss something 5 foot away, couldn't they, in a thick crowd?
Yeah, we do reckon that to have a police horse is worth 10 officers on the ground, that kind of ratio when dealing with crowds.
I bet. Perfect tool for the job, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. As well as being beautiful. Tourists and football supporters, they're having their pictures taken with the horse. Not my expectation of football supporters. I thought they'd all be too busy punching each other.
There are times when the streets can become a battlefield. Not many, it's true, but think miners' strike, think poll tax riots. For most Brits, apart from the odd flutter on the Derby, horses have disappeared from their lives. But thankfully, that isn't true everywhere. As I'm about to discover, there are places in the world today where the horse is irreplaceable, and where the horse is still the star. In the West today, we've moved on from a time when we relied on the horse, but not in the Wild West. In the wide open spaces of the USA, life still revolves around the horse, at work and at play. In a world overrun by the internal combustion engine, the rodeo cowboy is still very much alive and kicking. Once a year, Las Vegas plays host to the National Finals Rodeo, the self-proclaimed Super Bowl of rodeos. Americans flock here in their thousands to cheer on their favorite cowboy stars. Stars like Kelly Timberman, one of America's top bareback riders.
What I hadn't realised is that the horses become stars in their own right, don't they?
Yeah.
Because where I live, a bucking horse
no
gets
fun.
sold, and you lie and say he's never done that before.
Yeah, and down here, you know, with
They're
the rodeo, with the rodeo, they're cherished. The better the horse, the more money that the cowboys can make. So we treat them like they're kings. I mean, they might perform 9 times a year, they might perform 30 times a year.
Really?
But very minimal. Without them, we wouldn't have a chance to do what we're doing
Sure.
here. And they mean a lot to us.
I'm smiling ear to ear that these naughty horses are getting rewarded.
Yeah, they're naughty, but in their right, they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely, yeah, I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, ain't it great to live in America?
Watched live by 15 million people on national television, this event's all about horses. Hundreds of them. First up is bareback riding.
From the great state of Wyoming, the world champion Kelly Timberman from Mills.
The idea is to stay on for 8 seconds, unless you're the horse.
The minute they come out, they're hanging on, the horse is smacking their back. I don't know how the judges award points, because it all looks like a terrible accident.
It's show business now, but all these events, bronco riding, barrel racing, steer roping, come from very humble roots, herding animals, farming if you like.
This is an extraordinary thing for a boy from Dorset to behold. They all ride so superbly. It's a culture of horsemanship here because all these sports have grown out of dealing with cattle on horses. Beautiful horses too, and so well behaved, apart from the naughty bucky ones. But look at this one helping. He's helping. He's pulling back on the bullock with the rope.
There's a huge amount of money to be made in the rodeo. It's a full-time career for the big stars.